Well, oftentimes at this stage of my life, I find myself being the oldest man in the room on most occasions. Raul Rosas Jr., he's got a wisdom that belies his year, got to the UFC, 18 years of age.
18 years old, John. And you saw how he has related to the fans the moment he hit the curtain. The place went insane in his UFC debut. And then he goes out there and he dominates. He has good wrestling, he has very good striking. But it's his grappling that is far beyond his years. Once on the mat, this kid can go with anyone. I'm excited to see what the future holds for Rosas Jr.
Yeah, the fans are excited. He's got a huge appetite for MMA knowledge. Raul Rosas Jr., folks, back under the bright lights tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov, ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Raul Rosas Jr. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
I need you to move. Excellent ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, trip, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponents.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Nurmagomedov's trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here.
Big ground and pound.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
In that moment, it looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
Big moments on both sides in round one.
Stop.
Awesome blood last round. I don't think those submission attempts coming. You were so close so many times. This round, we're going to get it. You know the way he's going to try and get out.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Second round here. Oh, nice right hand from Khabib Nurmagomedov. DC, we talk so much about the wrestling and the grappling. Can't sleep on Nurmagomedov's boxing. Making all these shots count.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up.
Win the scramble!
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Nice positional control here.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move. Oh, big elbow.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
He's that guillotine.
Ooh, it's tight. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a few choke here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Rosas Jr. Lands the ground and pound strike. Khabib's in half guard. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, closed guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. 90 seconds to go now.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, right into mount. Another strike gets through from the top position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Good round.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Let's get back with your footwork and your head movement. I need you to move more.
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Rosas Jr. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head. Wow, actually got the takedown.
Now inside the closed guard. All right, setting up for a submission now. Looks like he's got that submission locked. Oh, he got out! Khabib's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top.
Go Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Okay.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rosas Jr. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape him.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Get those hands off your neck. Come on.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out.
Work, guys.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Rosas Jr. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Rosas Jr.'s looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
Nice defense.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
No problem. Relax. Take that didn't go your way last year. We know how to fix it. I want you to pretend you're going to exchange with this guy.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach. Yeah, he hurt real bad. He's still hurt.
Like that!
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Khabib's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Look at the mount here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Hands high, hands high.
Beautiful kick.
All right, so perhaps he's...
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Got that submission locked up very tight.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the bomb fruit choke will be there.
He's out. What submission defense on display. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Two minutes. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my...
Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Heel hook looks tight.
He's going all in on his heel hook. He did a great job of getting here. Now he's got to secure his opponent if he wants to find a finish.
Job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well-placed kick there by Nurmagomedov. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back. Big strike lands. Now he takes down that foot.
Back to his feet. To go.
You have to fight back.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
I want you to go out there.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Good. Fifth and final round. Hook to the head by Rosas Jr. Another right hand lands. The takedown is not there. Lands the overhand right.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that is tight. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe go. Oh, he's out.
Now he's going full mount. Beautiful ground strikes landing.
Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse. passes to half.
Rosas Jr.'s right back to the full mount. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. 2 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Rosas Jr.'s in half guard now. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's going to be trying to pass to half or eventually get to full guard, full mount, sorry.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Let's go! Get him off you! Get him off!
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed, not off.